Hello, I'm Mr. M. Today we are going to learn how to subtract signed numbers. Let's go straight to the key concept. It says to subtract two signed numbers, change the sign of the subtrahend and change the subtraction sign to addition. This key concept is connected to the first two rules. Now you may want to check out my other videos in my channel so that you will learn how to do this first. Alright? Now let us apply the key concept on the model problem. It says if it is 5 degrees Celsius outside and the temperature will drop 9 degrees Celsius in the next 6 hours, how cold will it get? Although 5 degrees Celsius is already cold, but according to the problem, it will drop 9 degrees Celsius. Now, we're given two numbers, 5 and 9, but since it says drop, that means it's a subtraction. What does the rule say? Every time we subtract, step 1, change the sign of the subtrahend. Which one is the subtrahend? The left number, the one on the left. So let's annotate that. This is your subtrahend. Always, you change the sign of the subtrahend. Since right now it's positive, it becomes negative 9. Step 2, change the subtraction sign to addition. From subtraction to addition. So what do we do with this number on the right? You keep it. Positive 5, don't change anything. Now going back to what we just did, what do we do with this number on the right? We keep. Alright, I'm gonna put K for keep. And then what do we do with the subtraction sign? We change it to addition. And then about the subtrahend, you change it. So KCC. Or you might remember this easily by thinking about KFC. The Kentucky Fried. This is not Kentucky Fried Chicken. This is keep, flip, and change. You keep meaning don't do anything with it. Change or flip the sign for the operation from subtraction to addition, and change the sign from positive to negative. If this happens to be negative, then you change it to positive. Now how do we add this up? This time is addition. You got to refer back to the rule, and since they have different signs or unlike signs, we're applying rule number 2. So add numbers having unlike signs, get the difference of their absolute values, which is 4, and then keep the sign of the number with greater absolute value, which is negative. The answer is negative 4. Now again, you may want to check the other videos about this lesson, okay? Now how do we verify this answer using the number line? Positive 5 is right here, okay? Now the problem says it will drop by 9 degrees Celsius. So we're gonna count 9 steps from this positive 5. Let's do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And it ends up on negative 4, which is the same as our final answer. Now what is the meaning of this number on the context of the problem? Well, the temperature becomes, let's write it down, the temperature will be, this time it's very cold, negative 4 degrees Celsius after 6 hours. Let's take a look at the second example. The elevation of Mount Everest is 29,028 feet, and the elevation of the Dead Sea is negative 485 feet. What is the difference in the elevation between the Mount Everest and the Dead Sea? If you notice, I already put positive next to the height of the Mount Everest because it's above sea level. Now, this is negative 485 feet because Dead Sea, the bottom of the Dead Sea is below sea level. That's the distance from the sea level to the bottom of the Dead Sea. Now it says here, find the difference. That means it's subtraction. Going back to the rule, as we already learned from the previous example, we do K at C. So we keep, we flip, and then we change the sign. Let's keep the 29, the height of 29,028, the height of the mountain. Flip the sign, or flip the operation from minus to plus, and then switch or change the sign from negative to positive. So 485. Now since we're adding two numbers with what? With like signs, we are applying rule number 1 this time. So if we add this up, it says add their absolute values and prefix the common sign. Add these two numbers, that's 29,513 feet and positive. Of course, it's the distance from the top of the mountain and the bottom of the sea. So that is in the context to visualize it. If this is the mountain, all right, so that is the sea, this is the sea level, all right, and this is the Dead Sea. So we're looking for the height between the top of the mountain and the bottom of the Dead Sea, and this is 29,513 feet from the bottom to the top of the mountain. As you all know, practice is the secret of math. So go ahead and solve this set of problems, and make sure to pause your video while you're answering these questions. Once you're done, continue watching so that you can check your answers. Alright, if you got all these answers correct, then you're good to go. Thank you for watching and learning with me. Be sure to click the links below for additional resources, and do not forget to subscribe and share this video. Please take care of yourself and others.